That's right. And also in the new league, there's gonna be stuff happening in it. Um, I can't give it that because I gotta wait for the other guy to post it in. But at the end of the season, it's gonna be really awesome. Um, Sniper,
Yes, sir.
uh, what do you think about um, whiskey here?
Whiskey, he is a good driver. We give him hell sometimes. We give everybody in this group hell, and we pick on everybody. That's what makes. No, honestly, I think we pick on Dirty Duramax the most, but um, yeah, yeah, yeah. But honestly, overall, I think he really is just a real good driver. And honestly, tonight would be a fun thing to watch with him out here. Watched him a little bit in practice. It was pretty good whenever he could stay out of the tires. Just kidding. But he's a overall good driver, and I cannot wait to see how he does tonight.
That's right. All right, let's go to the main guy here, Shad. Actually, I tell you what, Shad, he's came a long ways. He's been in the race since season one, and he's came a long way. He's gotten a whole lot faster, and he's gotten a whole lot quicker. Um, and he's actually been putting down some pretty quick times. It amazed me how good he's been doing. And that's why I told everybody, about my league. That's what it's about: helping people out, getting people better at the game. Um, but sad man, I'm glad you're part of the league. Looking forward to you being part of the new league as well. Um, but what do you think about the league so far? How do you feel about it? Well, we will. And like I said, the Craftsman League, it's gonna be fun. I mean, but I say the Luchas League is gonna be more fun. Um, yeah. Now I ain't gonna lie there. Yeah, but yeah, that's why I'm doing this, man. Get everybody good, get everybody fast, everybody just game. It's like Carter Klein now. I mean, look at him. I mean, he's got his own lead starting up. That's what I'm saying, man. He's got in here and he's learned the leads, how I'm running them. He's figured it out, and now he's doing his own. That's what I like. I'd want people to come in my lead, run it as long as they can, see how I run it. That way, if they ever want to do a lead, they know how to do it, got the experience to do it. Well, see, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man. Not my league. That's what I'm saying. It's like a fast-paced league. It ain't no slow league. It's a fast-paced. I mean, You get in there, you just find that line, you go with it. And
I have.
I have. I'm raced with him. Well, see, when I raced with him and Cooley, I seen how clean they were. Like they was very clean races, and that's when I asked him. I said, "Hey, would you be interested in joining the Craftsman League?" Because I seen how good they raced and how clean they were. So I was like, that's what I'm looking for. People that can run clean, and that's when I had them in. But anyways, before we go any further, I'm gonna have Sniper talk about Shad because we got into talking. So Sniper, you go ahead and you can talk about Shad. What you think about
Shad is an overall great person, in my opinion. Back whenever I first started out in this league, me and Shad were running buddies. We'd use each other to get up to the front. We would bump draft together. We would. I'd let him slingshot around me. Hell, even when I was a lap car, I'd sit there and block cars so that way he can get positions.
it?
um, yeah. Yeah, and honestly, it's about Shad. Whenever it comes to driving, something I have noticed about you is you have a lot of Ralph Earnhardt's mentality. I don't know if you ever heard the story of whenever he taught Dale this, but back whenever he used to do dirt track race with Dale Senior, Dale was going to let him over and let him go, but Ralph didn't go. Ralph kept on hitting his bumper, kept on pushing him around, bossing him around, because Ralph was trying to teach him, you don't move over for nobody. And you watching you with that mentality is just so amazing, man. Because it honestly makes it look like out there that it's the classic days of racing. Honestly, watching nowadays all these drivers getting pissed off. Oh my god, you touched my bumper. Oh my god, you did this. Like, who fucking cares? Back in the back in the day, cars would literally get flipped by other drivers, and then they'd get out of their car and shake the guy's hands who did it. I mean, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
and I mean, you're not the only driver that I've seen in this league with the older style mentality. There's a bunch of different drivers in this league that have that mentality of rubbing as racing. And then you have some drivers who take it too far, though, and will actually genuinely run you off the track every chance you get. But we're
yep.
working with those drivers. And honestly, just seeing the way you run and the way you improve is just so good, man.
And I want to say this, Chad. After tonight, you will be second in points, brother. So, the thing. No.
Where
Uh,
is Reaper? Where is Reaper 21? I ain't seen him in a couple of weeks.
he's got a new job, and I think he ain't had time to
I'll take
get on
over
there
his
and race.
points.
Uh, I tell you. Well, listen, I tell you what. If he don't make it to the playoffs, now he's gonna have to either he where I get Ravi's points or something. I mean, I don't want to do it to him, but if he can't be here in playoffs, he can't just I can't just let him keep on staying in points. Oh yeah. That's yeah. You know, I like to see Shad take first place in points actually, because he's gonna be in second after tonight. So and so he's got playoffs and championships. So I'm just saying I would like to see Shad get up there. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, something I want to say real quick. This track, I do agree. Some parts of it is a nightmare. I was gonna run with y'all this weekend, and I told Reader I was like, if I can master this track within this weekend, I would run with y'all. But every time I would race with him, I could keep up with him. But as soon as we'd hit the turns, I'd either slide so far up the track that there was no coming back, or I would literally hit the wall and could not get off of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, it is. It's very possible.
And something else I want to say to a lot of drivers out there, there's something about what you just said right now. Another way if you cannot win the race right off the bat is I've seen it a lot in my league and I've seen it a little bit in this league. Everybody in the back will try to jump down at the bottom literally instantly and try to pass multiple cars at once, and that causes such a big wreck and such a big pileup. Like you literally have 50 laps to work your way up. Why try to get it all there in the first freaking lap when you could get positions? Yeah. Or Texas and Eldora this past year. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I yeah.
Or some of the idiots, and I can say this, um, some of the idiots that I've seen in my league, especially on qualifying, we tell everybody spread out, but they decide that they want to jump the gun straight off the bat, and then that just leads into everybody getting bad times because they're beating and banging trying to get around each other. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Also, HyperKev said he cannot hear you guys. I don't know the y'all settings or what's going on here, but he said he cannot hear you
They
guys
probably
anything.
got their mics set where it's shared through all of it.
I'm not doing this interview all over again though.
No, I ain't doing this all over again. But no, see, tonight's gonna be really should be a good race. Now, I mean, everybody's gonna be fighting, be in the top 12. But as long as everybody runs good, I don't think we should have any problems. But if it comes down to it, someone's racing dirty or whatever, like to tell everybody, just do a video clip of it, and I'll take care of it. I'm usually on my game about dirty driving, um, but like far as like Fox to see, like Fox, Stain, Showtime, like them fellers. I mean, Showtime. I know Showtime's good. I know Showtime's good. He's a really good driver. I don't think I would have a problem with him. But I just like Fox and Stain. I mean, I'm run with them in lobbies. They run good. They run clean. But I ain't never raced with Fox in a lead race. Um, I have with Stingray. Stingray, he usually runs pretty good, but I just want to see how they do with fast people. I don't know if they have been in lead races with fast people. It's like I was talking to Redneck. I'm pretty sure some of y'all know who that is. He's in the Wolfpack. Um, he was wanting to join my league. I was like just telling him. I said the Wolfpack versus my lead. I said the Wolfpack his lead's slow. His lead's slow part of mine. I said my lead race. I said it's more like a fast pace. I said you have to absolutely get in there, find that line, and just run it and hope for the best. Dude's a good driver. I mean, now, I will admit, Duke does have he has his days. Duke
Yeah,
does.
like
I
last
ain't gonna
weekend.
lie. He has his days. He has his days. He erased clean. He has his days. He erased like shit. But everybody has them days. I have them days. I have them days. I be running, running good, clean as I can be, and then I have some days I'll be here racing. I won't be on my game. I'll be all over the place hitting people. But like I said, everybody has their days. But like I said, Duke's a good driver. He's fast. He's quick. Um, but that's my opinion. Duke can drive clean what he wants to. I mean, but as far as racing, he's a really good driver. He does race clean.
I
For
got a driver I want to talk about whenever y'all are done with this Duke talk.
Yeah, he got a mouth on him. It's like I was talking. It's like we was talking to Duke a while back. I said, Duke. He was talking about wanting to be part of the Reapers, wanting to, be back in Black Diamond, wanting to do this, wanting to do that. I started telling him, I said, Dude, listen, if you want to do all this, dude, you don't have to prove yourself. You got to race cleaner. You got to race clean when you're in regular lobbies with people, not just in lead races, but in regular lobbies. I said, you got to prove yourself. I said, how do you think everybody is where they're at today? I said, look at me. I said, I used to not be part of the Reapers. I used to be I used to be running by myself, running my own pace, my own lines, all that. I said, but now look at me. I said, now I'm a Reaper. I said, I've worked my way to get up there. I proved my racing. I raced it clean. I proved the Reapers that I can be clean. I can race fast and hold a line. If you do that, you would get up there where you need to be. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, look at me, bro. Bro, before I came to Reapers, I used to thought this is no lie. I used to run all the way tight my slaughter, all the way tight. I used to think all the way tight was fast. I used to thought, I told everybody I said run all the way tight, tighter you are, quicker you are. I used to think that. I got in here and joined the Reapers, and I started running my side of 25 because Reaper 21 told me, and I started running that, and 25 is a whole lot quicker than all the way top. Yeah. Well, see, that's how I've gotten fast. Is cause of Reaper 21. You know, usually when I'm in lobbies, I can usually run his line and keep up with him. Um, Actually, you know what? I like to. It's like Shad. It's like Shad here. He messaged me a while back, and he told me he was wanting to become more than just a racer. He said he wanted to be an admin. He wanted to do other stuff besides just race. And I told him, I said, dude, yeah. I said, if you want to be an admin or want to be something more than just racing, I said, you're more than welcome to be whatever you want to be. And you know, uh, Reaper X ain't gonna make it tonight. So that means
There's probably going to be a couple of
so
drivers
that
that ain't going to make
that
it
that
tonight.
means Shad should take first place in points then, because he's gonna go down to points. No. Yep.
Yeah,
That's Well, yeah, you should race for it. I mean, I ain't saying go in there and just take it over. I mean, you can race for it. I mean, you can get in iron battle for it and race for it. And get up there. I mean, I'm just saying, he ain't gonna be here, so that's why I'm saying he'd give Shad a chance to be in first place. And that's why I'm saying Shad. That's why I said Shad's taken a long ways. I mean, look at him, man. He's setting second. He's gonna be setting possibly first place. A second place in points after tonight. I mean, that's what I'm saying, man. Everybody. I mean, not just Shad. Everybody in this league, man, it's taken a long ways. I mean, look at Dirty Dermats. He joined like halfway through the season, and now look at him. He's actually getting better every time. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's doing great. Everybody's doing great. And that's that's why I like everybody that's in this league, man. I mean,
Yeah, and honestly,
everybody
every
races clean. Everybody's got respect for everybody. I mean,
oh yeah,
yeah, yeah. Oh, since Reaper X ain't gonna be here tonight, actually that means Fox could possibly be in the playoffs.
can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
You know, this is a question for y'all two in particular. Shad and Whiskey Reaper. What is y'all's quarrel with Rebecca Reaper? Yeah, 'cause I know a couple of drivers in this league. I've noticed they talk shit with Rebecca Reaper, and they all make fun of each other. There's a there's a couple of new drivers that are supposed to be racing with us here tonight. And what do you have to say for them if they're watching?
Yeah, I just hope they can stay sense and do good. You know what? Yeah, that's another thing. If you come in my league, if you're new, take your time to get good at the lead. Don't come in here and try to fucking,
Show out.
try to get up there in the first spot, first place. I mean, if you're last, you're last. I mean, you're first. When you get first in here, you're new. People's gonna be faster than you. People's gonna outrun you. But just run it. Just take your time. I mean, race for about 2 weeks in, and then once you're in about 2 weeks, I said then you can drive it hard. Yeah. But your first 2 weeks, take your time. Get used to everybody that's racing. Because if you just come in there wide open and trying to get the win, you ain't gonna get nowhere. You're gonna take someone out. You're gonna be wrecking people. Yeah, and or you're going to be kicked out of the lead. I mean, It's you're better off just coming my lead and just take your time.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
if you're last, you're last. I mean, heck, if I was never in this league, let's say if it's a Sad's league, and I was new to it, he added me in. I would honestly take my time and get used to the league and get last instead of trying to get up through there and try to get first place.
Yeah, and honestly, that's like back to what Reaper was saying about get in here, do what you can, and everything. My first race in this league this season was y'all's very first race. It was at Eldora Speedway, and some of y'all who've been in here may remember, I didn't try to jump up ahead. I was honestly scared, if I'm being honest with you. I didn't know how any of y'all raced. I'd never been to a practice. I never did anything. I pretty much stayed to the back, and apparently I ended up getting into somebody, and I didn't know it, and they sent in a clip, and, Reader, he got into a party with me. He was like, hey, look, I got sent a clip. I didn't really see you hit anybody, but do you mind starting in the back? I was like, no, man, not at all. If I did, I apologize. And everything. And I started in the back that week, and I actually made like fifth place that weekend from starting all the way in the back because I got in these parties. I worked with everybody. Everybody. Matter of fact, King Reaper 21 was one of the ones that helped me get up there in terms of racing and everything.
All right, guys, we're gonna end the show here. Uh, we ain't got too long before we be starting. Um, but before I end it, I want to thank everybody. I want to thank Sniper. I want to thank Whiskey, Shad that's in here. Um, I want to give a shout out to our sponsors, Stream Dirt Racing and Braun News Live for sharing and liking their pages. Um, Actually, I want to give a shout out to everybody that's in the league. Everybody's doing great. I'm looking forward to playoffs next week. People in the top 12. I'm really looking forward to it, and especially the championship. But championship's gonna be at Drango Park, so top 12. Yeah, it's playoffs will be at Cedar Lake, and then championship will be at Drango Park. Yeah, we are. It's pretty fast. It's pretty fast. Red Mountain is. Oh yeah, I forgot, dude. I forgot all about that. um, we can do it out here at the championship. We can do a remake of it. Or we can do that too. All right, guys. Before we end the pre-show, do any of you fellas got anything to say? Want to do a shout out to?
Yeah, I got a couple of things after they're done.
Oh yeah. Hey, you guys are welcome. All right, Sniper, go ahead.
Alright, I just want to say good luck to everybody that's racing tonight. Good luck to those who are looking to make an image for themselves in this league tonight. Also, if any of y'all, after this race season's over with, want to join another league, like I had mentioned in last pre-show, I'm deleting my league in like 2 weeks, and I'm making a whole new league that'll just be street stocks and UMP modifieds only, and it'll be for experienced drivers and new drivers. I'll have two different things set up for those people, so that way, like the new drivers, they can race in the new class, and then we'll have like a experience class and all that. Also, in my league, we don't just do dirt. If you want to take a break from dirt, we do NASCAR, we do Formula One, we even do Gran Turismo and stuff like that now. So if you're looking forward to taking a break from dirt here in the off season and y'all want to do something new, y'all can come over. If y'all want to keep racing in the off season, like I said, I'm pretty sure Reader will get his next league up and going, and I'll be running too.
There you go,
And
guys.
just good luck to everybody tonight.
Yeah, good luck to everybody tonight. Everybody's don't have good racing. Well, it's not. I said it's gonna be for our top 12. So people in the top 12 is gonna make the playoffs. All
I
right,
don't even know what a
all
I don't
right.
even know what a playoff is.
Thank you everybody for tuning in. Um, we're going to end this show. We're going to be starting drivers meeting actually here in 7 minutes. So thank you everybody for tuning in. I will be We will be back live here for the heat race. Well, all the heat races. If you haven't, subscribe to Sniper's YouTube. Um, he can tell you it or he can post it in chat. Um, but thank you everybody for tuning in.
Give me one
We're,
second before you end your stream. I'm gonna go ahead and put my YouTube down in your live chat.
Go ahead. Um, but we will be getting ready for the drivers meeting.
Alright, let's see here. And I am commenting on my YouTube channel, so if y'all don't want to type it in, just click on my freaking name. There we go. And I am commenting on okay. Balls, how hard is it, game?
What are you talking about?
There we go, guys.
Alright, guys. Let's go have driver's meeting.